Hey guys, what's up? It's sci-fi here, and welcome to episode 29 of Warframes Beginner's Guide 2.0. And in this episode, what can we do? We pretty much know everything now. Damn. So yeah, the series is almost coming to an end, guys. I wanted to show this off because for people who are getting into Kubrow breeding and are just really interested in Kubrows, this is actually a Lotus Kubrow, the Kubrow that I was referring to. Still another thing to kind of go into with this. Whenever your Kubrow dies on a mission, you have to apply a DNA stabilizer to actually put the health back up. And then whenever your Kubrow, like over time, it'll lose this 40% damage, just interact with it. And you can do that like a particular amount of times a day, and then that'll just basically increase that there. So this is a Lotus Kubrow. It's got the Lotus symbol on its forehead, and you can make them bigger. So yeah, this is the smallest one actually. I have a friend who has an Omega Kubrow, or a pretty big Kubrow. I was actually talking to him not too long ago, Arrow Zero Gravity. He has the big version of that, and it was actually down to him that I was able to get this Kubrow. It looks pretty sick. Just a nice sort of... kind of matches the color scheme of my ship, so that's why I made him black and white. So, yeah, he gave me the 2 imprints and I was able to make this, so big shout out to him for allowing me to have a Lotus Kubrow. That's my first ever. So there's a 6% chance to get a Lotus imprint on your Kubrow's forehead, which is actually pretty cool. So in today's video, I'm not going to be showing you guys anything too amazing, but what I will be showing you guys is Archwings. Now, Archwings is something that you're going to need if you're going to want to progress through planets such as Uranus, or even do the new quests such as the Second Dream, Nata, etc. You're going to have an Archwing. So basically what I have to do is do this quest where you recover the Working Archive, extract Archwing blueprints, which is basically an excavation mission. You guys know how to do that. Use the Foundry, the Crafto, and Nata once you get all the parts from the one excavation, and then you play an Archwing mission with your Archwing. Very simplistic. So we're gonna go into a mission with an Archwing today, and kind of just mess around with it. I will add a side note here. You do have to kind of rebind your buttons to make Archwing to work properly, because I had to. But I guess that's all down to the bindings that you have on at the minute. So, yeah, that's pretty much that there. For whatever reason, that hasn't changed. Okay, that's because I haven't actually changed the appearance. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to go into a random low-level Archwing mission, fly around in it. And then I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to level your Archwings. I don't think I actually have the node unlocked. It's either on Uranus or Neptune. I think it's on Uranus. Where is it? It's an interception. Exterminate. Anyways, an Archwing interception somewhere. There it is. No, that's not it. That's Stefano. I have no idea where it's at. There we go. Archwing. Interception Archwing. So this is the mission where you level your Archwing. Well, we'll go into a low level first, and then we'll mess around with that there. There's no actual ones there, so we'll go to Venus. Let's try this out. A mission that I haven't done yet would be preferable. I've got all missions done there. How about Earth? Here we go. So a mobile defense mission. So let's just go ahead, bring your Archwing, and then we should be ready to go. So basically what Archwing is, it's a space sort of jetpack. You'll see what it is now. So we just fly into space, Grineer, mobility defense, and same damage type, so you still go like radiation and viral versus the Grineer units, etc, etc. So as you can see, it's kind of weird. You get some weird camera bugs sometimes if you press or you bind some things to the wrong buttons. I know that's just from experience, but anyway, you press the roll button, or is it the roll button? I forget what that button is. But you can slide, and then this is your sprint, and then you press spacebar, and then you go even faster. So what we're going to be doing is obviously just killing all enemies. I'm using the Itzel Archwing at the minute, and like every Archwing has their own sort of different ability set, just like Warframes, and the Archwing actually takes off your Warframe revives. But I guess that's not really a problem now, because you have 4 revives per mission, so that's pretty good. So there's not a lot to say about this really. It's Archwing, you just have to kind of hover about. You never run out of ammo. Probably the most OP thing about this is your melee weapon. Obviously I have different Archwing weapons compared to you guys, but yeah, all you have to do to get different Archwing weapons and mods is just play the missions. That's as simple as I can put it. You just have to go around and just play through the missions, get to the end, you'll get a Archwing part, or an Archwing weapon part, and you build it. So you also get a rare resource called Tellurium while playing Archwing missions. You can't get it anywhere else. And this is actually rather boring. The enemies didn't spawn. So yeah, easy mission. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing. So you can see why a lot of people don't like Archwing. So yeah, not a lot of people do play Archwing or like to play Archwing within the community. They kind of only do it whenever they have to, for example on Uranus. So people find the fastest way to level them up, which was on that Uranus interception. They do that. They get all their mods from there because all the enemies drop the mods as well as getting them from like the end of the missions. So yeah, there's not really too much to say about this. So we just have to go from point to point, kill the enemies, and defend the satellite, even though there's no enemies here. But I mean, I'm using the Itzel Archwing, which is probably the best Archwing. You'll see why in a minute. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport from here to the next satellite. So hopefully we can do that. You also see Grineer ships flying through, which is actually pretty cool. Disappointing thing is, though, you can't actually go near them, I don't think. Let's try flying up beside them. Yeah, you see, you can't actually fly up beside them. And what would have been really cool, in my opinion, this is a missed opportunity. Like, you could have hijacked this ship. That would have been, like, extremely cool. But, as you can see, enemies kind of spawn, and then you get pointed towards them by the little red arrows on your screen. A lot of people don't like that there because they're colorblind, so yeah. Pyrius prevent it. Apparently Pyrius is prevent it. That's kind of weird, but yeah, there we go. So I can just teleport from point to point and murder all the enemies. My equipment's kind of overpowered for this because it's only level something. And to activate this, all you have to do is sit up beside it. So in my opinion, Archwing has a lot of missed opportunities. It's a game mode that has potential, but they're not really doing anything too much with it. They're kind of forcing it upon players, which I don't totally agree with. But, you know, what can you do? It's their vision for the game. They want to implement this. But all you have to do is kind of trust in these developers because they do always put out good content. They don't disappoint, and they usually have everything planned out. So, you know, you kind of just have to level your Archwing stuff in anticipation for some amazing game mode that may be coming out. Something that was really cool that they did with this was the Grineer from Orions, which is actually an event that happens like every so often, where the Grineer is going to attack a relay, and the Tenno have to go kind of destroy all these ships that are trying to attack the relay. So it's a cool event, and you usually get some pretty good rewards for doing it. So I definitely recommend having your Archwing leveled just in case something like that there comes up, and you don't have the equipment necessary for actually doing it. So some very boring gameplay right here. But after this, I'm going to show you guys how to level your Archwings and stuff, even though the tile set that you have to level them on actually has Archwing missions inside it. So it might prove difficult, but then again, you never know. But yeah, so just play through regular Archwing missions on Earth. Get a few levels, get a few mods. Like, I don't have a lot of mods on here anyway. I think I have a power efficiency mod and a shield mod on, and that's about it. So I haven't got too many Archwing mods, so I definitely have to focus on Archwing at some point. But right now, it's just kind of like, why would I even bother? I could just buy those mods instead of playing the game mode and just rank them up. So there you go, and this is how simple Archwing really is, because nothing's spawning, which is a bug. It's a bug, guys. Oh, I seen a gunshot. Or did I? There we go, I did. Look at that total of one enemy. Damn. He's definitely gonna kill me. Oh no, more enemies. So let's hit the 4 here, so it's just spawns little guys that goes and kills stuff for me. As far as I'm aware, anyway. So yeah, I definitely recommend Itzel because you have this third ability which kind of just sucks everything in and kills it. Also, objects so you can get health and energy back. So yeah, this is Archwing in a nutshell. they're actually spawning now, last minute, so it's kind of cool. You can go invisible. You can also use your equipment out here, make them float, which is kind of stupid. Use your emotes. You can meditate while on Archwing, and then get killed. Projectile incoming. Scrubs. Easy peasy. Or is this apparent projectile? I don't even see it. So there's a lot of different weapons you can get for this, but I just find this one, the Fluctus, to be the best. Plus the Kaz's melee is pretty nice as well, so that's pretty much that. And then Archwing mission's finished. It will let me teleport. For some reason, I have a tendency of over-teleporting and then teleports me out of the map, so right now I'm actually out of the play zone, which is kind of weird, so here we go. That should be it. Archwing mission finished, and we get a Decurion receiver, so that's how you get different Archwing weapons. You can kind of just go ahead and look up in the wiki where they get different parts. So, yeah, and I'll probably make videos for them as well. How do you get so-and-so with the drops, you know? So that's pretty much that for Archwing. And how to level it is you play the interception on that Uranus node. So I don't know if it's populated or anything, but go to the Uranus and then go to the interception. Here we go. I'm playing solo, that's bad. Watch to see if we find a lobby, and if not, then yeah, instantly nothing. Which is kind of meh. So I definitely recommend getting a group of players together to do this. Or looking for a higher level interception. That might be the case. Nope, I can't find any. So yeah, interception, or no, Archwing, like in general, just isn't a popular game mode, so there's no real way of leveling it. Like that leveling spot I showed you, it isn't like Draco at all. It's just like, why would you even sort of bother type thing. So you have to get a group together, you have to stay 4 rounds. So I definitely recommend joining a clan if you're even going to bother with Archwing, or at least finding some people that share a similar interest in leveling it. So some people that you can agree with, because some people have different opinions. So there's all these different weapons that you can get. I definitely recommend the Fluctus, and the Grappler, and the Voluptus. These 3 weapons, in my opinion, are probably the best, even though I haven't got that much experience. This one launches like puncture missiles, this one's a magnetic sniper rifle, and this one's just like balanced. That one's balanced, but that one's probably the best for like all around. And so yeah, that's pretty much that, I guess. Nothing else I can really say. Melee wise, it's probably this one, or is this one. So this one's better for slash damage, so if you're running things like 4 times crush projection, that's pretty good as well. So it's kind of up down the personal opinion, but that's going to be it for episode 29 of Warframes Beginner's Guide. Nothing too special there. So yeah, that's going to be that. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button below, and you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.